All right, welcome back, everyone, to Killer Tips and Tricks. This time, we're checking out old Thunder Thighs, aka the Houndmaster.
I don't think I've heard
You
of
might
that
also know her
before.
as the woman with the dog.
Oh, yeah, dog lady.
Her real name is Portia, but ain't nobody gonna call her that.
Nope.
And she comes with 3 perks, as every killer does. All Shaking Thunder. After you fall from a height, your lunge attack distance is increased by 75% for 16 seconds. This perk has a 5-second cooldown. Kind of like a more map-dependent version of Coup. No Quarter. This perk is terrible. Never run this. When a survivor reaches 75% healing progress while self-healing, they are faced with continuous skill checks. If one skill check is missed or the heal is interrupted, the survivor suffers from broken for 30 seconds. If this was every time they heal, it wouldn't be so bad, but it's only with self-heals. And only when they reach 75%, and it's so awkward. I guess it means they can't 99 their heal, but that doesn't really matter. And then Scourge Hook Jagged Compass. This one's a little complicated. So, at the start of the trial, you have 4 Scourge Hooks. If you hook someone on the Scourge Hook, you see the aura of the generator with the most progress in yellow for 10 seconds. But that's not the only thing that this perk does. It also, anytime somebody is unhooked from a regular hook, that hook becomes a Scourge Hook. How many times can I say hook in one sentence?
Like 50. A hook.
Oh, bro, are we gonna get in the match though?
Yeah, I would say it's a fake. It's not an actual.
Oh
it's
no,
custom.
bro!
Come on. How are we having so many issues getting a server for a custom match? What the heck,
bro? I don't know what y'all have done to this game, but
yeah,
something ain't right, y'all. I'm just saying.
I'll say if we can't find a server for a custom match, that's ridiculous.
Do we want to like? Well, maybe let me try something. Wolf, I'm gonna kick you from the party or no, you know what, you're recording. Muse, I'm gonna kick you. Okay, no, never mind.
We're fine.
It just restarted. Okay.
No.
Yeah, alright. I don't know what, so I was gonna kick you from the party and re-invite you.
Wait, no, you were recording. Yeah,
I was gonna kick you and then re-invite you to see if we could try and refresh the loading time.
I just love the thought process. Wolf, I'm gonna kick you.
Muse is pretty quiet now. Sorry.
She brought salty lips for you.
Yeah.
She's a little salty.
Don't be salty. Okay, so when you spawn in as the Houndmaster, you're gonna see at the bottom of your screen there's a right-click option. And I'm clipping inside of her dress right now. That's interesting.
She a little
anyways, so you're gonna see Control, Switch command, and right-click chase command, or whatever your key bindings are. I'm coming towards you right now. Okay. Coming towards you right now. I'm at the dots. Okay.
Hello.
So this is her power, the dog. Alright, well, he's kind of like a cane corso, it looks like. Wait, can I pet him? Wait, there's like a thing where you can pet him. I don't know if I can right now. Okay, so there's 2 commands. There's search and chase. Search is going to be the main way you get around the map. So you point the dog and you see a little indicator that tells you where the dog is going. Mm-hmm. And you can point it at a generator and at the end, whether it's completed or not completed. So I'm going to send it from here to that gen, and the dog's going to cross your path, and I'll show you what happens. So you send the dog, and when you walk on the dog's path, you get really fast. Now please stand in the search path so I can, like, between these 2 trees. No. Get back here. Stand right here. Stand right here. All right?
I can't see the search path, okay?
Stand right here. Stand right there. Right there. Thank you. Okay. So if you walk on the dog's search path, you move really fast. And if a survivor gets marked, like, look how fast I am right now.
Oh, you caught up with me real quick.
Yeah. So that's the main, and you see Wolf is affected by Hound Sense.
Yep. You can see it in my screen.
If he gets hit by me, he's going to be deep wound. Going to be in deep wound. And the other command is chase.
To show this?
Okay. The other command is chase. So you hear the whistle, and there's two parallel lines in front of you. Now you can press give the chase command and the dog will run down those paths, and then you have a window to adjust and send him on a second path. Now, why is Muse doing gens in a showcase, bro?
She always does gens in a showcase. You know this.
And if there's a survivor nearby, the dog will give you killer instinct. If the dog collides with a survivor, which is mostly when they're not looking behind them, they will be grabbed. And the dog will start pulling them towards your position, and they will resist the dog grab. Now, when they break out, they get hindered. But there's a few other ways to break out of the dog grab. Another survivor, Muse, get over here. Get over here. Stop doing gens. We need you.
She's right here.
So if I grab one of you, the other one can shoo the dog away. Now it's a silly looking animation, but it works really well. There's another way.
Because just wave your hand and go.
If you're at an upright pallet, like this one, and the dog grabs you, you can drop the pallet and stun the dog, and you'll escape the dog's grasp.
Okay, hang on a second.
Oh, I did not.
Muse is learning things as we showcase. All right. So, Wolf's gonna stand right there. I send the dog out. And then you can drop the pallet, and you'll get rid of the dog.
I'll say I can drop it myself. Bye.
But what you don't want to do is pre-drop the pallet if she's holding the whistle. Because then you get grabbed from across the pallet, and you're stuck. Unless you have a teammate. There's another way you can avoid the dog's grab, so come with me. Come with me. So if you're at a height, and the dog is grabbing you, you can drop from the height and the dog will let you go. So like this height. So I'm gonna send the dog at Wolf. Yeah, if you drop from a height, the dog will drop you. Alright, and let's get ready to show the Mori.
What? No!
Yeah. Come here.
No!
Bum cake.
Did you say bum cake?
Bum cake.
Oh,
No! Go away!
Funky. Funky. I said funky. Weird. Funky.
I know what I
Get
said.
away.
I know and I said funky.
Where is... Come on.
Not here. Not here.
I'm just
Not
saying
here.
it-
No.
saying it weird on purpose. Yes.
Let me get her down.
Anyway.
Also, if the dog collides with you while you are... Wait, why are you healing her?
Because you get a more fresh target.
I don't want a fresh target.
Well, I want you to have a fresh target for this. Okay, well, fine. Well, she's not in the right location, dummy.
I know.
Now you gotta take her up
But
onto
she
the
needs to be on
boardwalk to kill
deck.
her.
She needs to be dead on hook. Alright, come on.
Well, now
Show him more things to do before you
I'll
kill
say,
me.
Is there anything else to do with her?
Not really. Oh wait, I'll get
She's
Wolf on
pretty
deck
simple,
too,
yeah.
so we can finish on a Mori.
Great, thanks.
Yeah, she's pretty straightforward. She's also not that great. She's kind of a
That's
beast
why you
killer.
don't see her that much.
The
You're
dog,
relying on an AI dog, so I mean.
the dog can be easily juked by just not moving in a straight line. Muse, come get him off
Yes,
the
the
hook.
dog is incredibly easy. The few
Yeah,
times
wait,
we
let's see if I
played
can get the
Houndmaster, I juked it. I also already knew the fall tech.
Yeah,
because I found
because
out
he only moves in straight lines, and you can
I don't
adjust.
think Bunny's gonna approve of this. Hey,
What?
I gotta get up so you don't worry me yet. I know
Well,
you gotta
I
get me
know,
on
but I
death
gotta
row,
get
but
you ready. I gotta prep you first. I gotta get you primed and ready
Use
to
that
get
self
rolling, darn.
self-care.
Oh, also, if the killer has all shaking thunder, you'll hear this sound when they drop from a height,
Oh wow, that's
Oh, good
loud.
grief.
and then they get
Why?
this crazy lunge. Look,
Well, that's
they
actually
get
a
this
good
crazy
lunge.
lunge.
Look, a juicy, healthy target for you.
No.
You can also resist the dog grab, but it's kind of hard. Also, that happens. Also, I want to show this. So Muse,
1 minute, I
What?
gotta find you guys.
Alright, go to the shack window. Go to shack window. That's an easy landmark. Let's go to shack window. So, one thing you don't want to do is slow vault in the killer's face. So so Muse, I want you to, well, okay. I wasn't really
Go
ready.
back.
So, when I give you this, when I say go, you're gonna go through a slow vault. And I'm gonna show you what happens if you go for a slow vault while she's throwing the dog. Alright, go. You go down. Like you instantly get injured. They did nerf the dog, quote unquote, because now he vaults windows at the speed of a survivor and
I'll
not
say he gets
faster
through
than a
that
survivor.
fast.
He used to be faster than a survivor. So now he's the same speed. Wait, can I pet him? I want to see if I can pet him. There was this thing on the PTB where people were petting the dog. I want to see if I can do. Oh, hold still. Yeah, he's kind of janky, but look how muscular he is too. He's so buff, bro. The Cane Corso. Wait, where'd he go? There you are.
I'll say he's at your feet.
It's hard to track him. What? I turn around and he just disappears. All right. Well, there's not really that much else to say about.
Well, do we want to go
Portia
back on the pier so we can see the Mori at a better angle?
Okay.
Like the pier
Yeah.
default
But
for
I
you.
feel like. Well, that's why I wanted Mori Muse first, because I'm
I'll say,
scared
yeah.
she's just gonna run away and try
Well,
to
I'll
get
let
her.
Muse get Mori'd first because then I can see it from the outsider's perspective, and then
Yeah.
we can see it from my perspective.
Let me get in a position first.
Let me
Yeah.
get into position first.
Into position. Wait,
There's
no,
a
stop
whole
it.
there's a whole thing behind
Hold
it.
on.
Hang
Hold
yeah,
on.
they're getting
Let me
moving.
angle this.
And then
Okay.
angle myself so I'm not
this is the
staring at
Mori.
Faye's ass.
Also, if you buy the Ultimate Houndmaster skin, you're a simp. She has one of the most brutal Moris in the game.
Yeah, she does. She just stomped her face in.
Alright, you're next.
Oh, Muse. Hi, Muse.
Yeah, I will say,
1 minute. Let me get back into a better position.
yeah, also, yeah, don't buy the Ultimate Houndmaster skin. It's a scam. All you get is a different dog, really. I mean, it's
Yeah,
a
don't you
poodle,
get, like,
and not
a
a cane
poodle?
corso. It's a poodle, not a cane corso.
Ew. Yeah, wow, your foot
That's
goes through my
gnarly.
face. Sorry, she doesn't just stop your face in, she puts her foot through your face. Okay.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
That's incredibly brutal.
So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to know about Houndmaster. And I mean, some people are really good at like shooting the dog really fast and adjusting really quickly. But she doesn't really have a super high skill ceiling or skill floor.
Okay.
She's not that great.
I was gonna say,
mean,
in terms of our
she's-
killer tips and tricks, this was a far simpler one, but there's just not much
She's
to
not
say
a
about
great
her.
killer, yeah. I mean, it shows a paragraph, but there's not really that much to understand
Mm-hmm.
about her.